With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Buckle up, everybody. We're diving headfirst into one of the NFL's most heated battles, a rivalry that's been simmering for decades. Dallas Cowboys versus the Washington Commanders.
It's more than just wins and losses, right?
You got it. We're uncovering the history, the drama, the moments that make this rivalry legendary.
I think every NFL fan has an opinion on this matchup.
Absolutely. So to really grasp the intensity, we need to rewind the clock.
Take us back to the very beginning.
Give us that historical context.
All right, picture it. 1960, the Dallas Cowboys burst onto the scene, fresh into the NFL.
A brand new team.
Yep. And right off the bat, sparks flew between them and the Washington franchise.
So essentially rivalry from day one.
Pretty much. Now, the Commanders, back then they were the Redskins. They weren't exactly thrilled about this newcomer trying to muscle in.
So how did that initial tension play out over the years? I mean, we've got decades of games here.
Well, if we just look at the overall record, it's clear the Cowboys have been the dominant force.
Really? By how much?
78 wins for the Cowboys. Commanders trailing behind at 48 wins with a couple of ties sprinkled in.
Wow, that's a pretty significant gap.
Oh, it absolutely is. But here's the thing. That gap fuels the fire even more.
How so?
Every time the Commanders step onto the field against the Cowboys, it's a chance to chip away at that historical disadvantage. It's about proving themselves game after game.
They're always fighting that uphill battle.
Exactly. That's why every single matchup becomes this huge deal.
It's way more than just a regular season game.
Absolutely.
So, among those 78 Cowboy victories and those 48 Commander wins, any standout moments, games that really cemented this rivalry?
Oh, there are so many. But one that absolutely springs to mind is the 1972 NFC Championship game.
Okay, now we're talking. This one's got to be big. Commanders fans, this one's for you.
This was a game that really shook things up.
I bet.
The Commanders took down the Cowboys, a victory that launched them straight to their very first Super Bowl appearance.
No way. That's incredible. So not only a win against their rivals, but also a ticket to the biggest game of the year.
Talk about a defining moment for the franchise. It also solidified the rivalry as something the entire country was paying attention to.
Yeah, a Super Bowl appearance. That puts you on the map.
And it showed the nation how intense, how significant this rivalry was.
So did that Commanders win sort of shift the balance of power at all?
Well, the Cowboys have still maintained that overall lead, but there have definitely been times when the Commanders have flipped the script.
Okay, so they've had their moments of payback.
Oh, yeah. Fast forward to 2021, and you'll see one of the most lopsided wins in the history of this rivalry. Cowboys demolished the Commanders 56-14.
Whoa, wait, 56-14. That's brutal.
It was a statement game, for sure. Demonstrated just how quickly momentum can swing in this rivalry. One year it's a nail-biter, the next it's a total blowout.
Wow, so unpredictable.
Right, you never know what you're going to get.
Speaking of unpredictable, how did things play out in their most recent encounter?
All right, so November 24th, 2024, the Cowboys managed to break their 5-game losing streak against the Commanders.
5 games, that's a tough one to swallow.
It was. The final score was 34-26. But you know what really stole the show?
Got to be something big to outshine a rivalry win.
Kevontae Turpin, that guy, he took a kickoff return 99 yards for a touchdown. Electrifying.
99 yards.
99. You just don't see that every day. Talk about a game changer and a perfect example of how special teams can really swing the momentum, especially in a rivalry this tight.
Yeah, it's not just offense versus defense. It's every aspect of the game.
Exactly. Field position, turnovers, you name it, it all matters. But honestly, what truly sets this rivalry apart is how it extends far beyond the football field.
Okay, I'm interested. Tell me more about this.
Think about it. These two teams, they've got some of the most passionate, die-hard fan bases in the entire NFL. Games between them, they consistently pull in massive crowds and viewership.
I can imagine. It's the kind of game you just have to watch.
Absolutely. It's a cultural phenomenon. It's talked about everywhere. Sports media, social media, you can't escape it.
It's that built-in drama, right? The history, the back and forth, the total unpredictability makes for some pretty compelling football.
You said it. The Cowboys and Commanders rivalry It's woven into the very fabric of the NFL. The story is constantly evolving.
It's almost like we're watching a sports movie in real time.
That's a great way to put it.
It makes you wonder, with both teams constantly pushing each other, fighting for that NFC East dominance, what does the next chapter hold for this rivalry?
Oh man, that is the million-dollar question. More historic wins, shocking upsets, maybe a complete shift in the balance of power? Who knows?
That's what keeps things so exciting.
It's impossible to predict, and that's the beauty of it. Two storied franchises, passionate fan bases, a legacy of fierce competition.
There's only one thing we know for sure. This rivalry will continue to be a captivating part of NFL history.
Couldn't agree more.
So there you have it, folks. The Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. It's a rivalry that transcends the game, fueled by history, by passion, and by that never-ending pursuit of victory.
I wouldn't miss the next chapter for the world.
Keep your eyes glued to this one, folks, because the next showdown could be the most thrilling yet.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.